senior in high school, and we got transferred up to San Francisco. So that was 1965. I was a senior, and Lindsey was a junior. One night, there was a party, and I went to this party, and I didn't really know many people. And Lindsey was sitting on chairs singing a song. And I, being the brazen hussy that I am, walked right up to him and burst into song. The song was California Dreamin'. Of course, I knew the harmony. And so we sang this song, and it was really good. And then I never saw him again. I don't exactly know where he went, except that since I was a grade ahead, I graduated. So, 2 years later, I get a call from a guy named Bob. And Bob had a very, very friendly voice, and very nice, and says to me, "So, Stevie, my name is Bob, and I'm a drummer, and I'm in this band with Lindsey Buckingham and a couple of other people that I didn't know or know their names, but I'm like, cool, well, what kind of band is it?" He says, "Because I would you like to join this band?" And I said, "It's a rock and roll band." And he goes, "Yeah, it's a really cool rock and roll band. This is San Francisco, this is 1968, this is the best time you could possibly live in San Francisco. This is the mecca of the world of music. This is Haight-Ashbury, this is it, the place." So I said, like, I'm in. So within like 3 days, I'm going to practice at Lindsey's house, which happened to be right down the street from me. That's how much I hike around my neighborhood. And so I'm in practice 4 days a week, and we play 2 nights a week. So this was a big deal. I'm going to college. They're not. My college was not a big deal to them at all. But I suffered through because my parents said you cannot you can do both, but you can't just do one. So I heard this rumor that there was a store in San Francisco called the Velvet Underground. And this was the store where all the rock and roll women that had any money bought their clothes. And so I said, okay, well, I'm saving my money, and I'm gonna buzz up there in my Corvair Monza 5-speed Spider convertible that was candy apple red that my dad bought for me. And I'm gonna buzz up there and I'm gonna find this store. And so I did. And I probably parked 100 miles away because I couldn't park at all, so I walked into this store. It's tiny. And I expected a big store. This was a little store, but a beautiful store. And it had a hand-painted wood floor. I'd never seen anything like it. And beautiful things everywhere. And I thought, I can't afford anything here. I just instantaneously knew that there was not going to be anything I could really afford, but a thread. But I was standing, like this spotlight, I was standing, I thought, pretty much where Janis Joplin stood. And also Grace Slick, and many other famous women in the different San Francisco bands of that time. So I thought, okay, well, this is happening. I'm here in this place. And I'm feeling this premonition happening, which is making me not care that I can't buy anything, because I feel something coming, and I know it's going to be big. And I know it's going to mean that I can walk in this store, the Velvet Underground, and buy anything I want, and not look the price tag. And it's going to happen. And I walked out of that store a different girl. I believed that something was really brilliant that was coming my way. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because no matter how old you are, if you're old like me, or if you're young, or if you're middle-aged, or in between, if you believe in yourself and you want something and you have a passion for it, don't ever let anybody get in your way, because life is long and you will be a bored person for the rest of your life if you don't do what you love. So even if it's now, go back to the Velvet Underground and stay there. So I'm back to the Velvet Underground, back to the floor that I love, back to a room with some lace and some paper flowers, back to the gypsy that I was. So I'm back to the velvet
Thank you so much.